Hey, this is Dottie Berry. Listen, I just want to take you on a quick run through the back office. I really appreciate that you've purchased this product. I think whether you are in a corporation or whether you're in a small business, whether you're a group or an organization, you're going to find that coding people is really a benefit to you because you're going to be able to get to know the other people and learn to speak their EPIC language. And all of us like to be spoken to in the way that we can actually receive information. So let me just go ahead and do a quick screen share here and take you over and show you how this works. All right, you should be able to see that. I'm going to go over here. So here we are in the back office. Right here is a video, just a short welcome video for you. And then you're going to have your business center, okay? It's going to say change, add extensions and URLs. So let's go ahead and go in there. And I've just pulled up one where I'm doing a lot of testing and putting different ones in there. Now, the number that you're able to do is going to depend on your subscription level, okay? If you have the subscription level where you do not have a URL you can send it over to, then you will not see this part, okay? You know which subscription level you've got, but let me just take you over here real quick and show you. This is the website 247epicconnections.com, and all I've done is I've clicked on here, EPIC Tools and Training, just to show you. I know you realize that because this is where you came and purchased what you got. So right here, when I click on EPIC TAPP Basic, this is where you purchase. You can also go here and access EPIC TAPP and read all about it. But here we are. So you choose an option. Right there is the basic, the silver, the gold, or the diamond. Now, when you go on down here, obviously we've got the descriptions and what comes in it. Because when you have any level of subscription, you have unlimited access. You can code as many people as you like. You're going to get the aggregated reports come in here on every single person, suggestions, complete information on them in your back office that you can review at any time, their name, their email, phone number. Now, if you go up to silver, okay, you're going to be able to have that go over to a single URL. And what happens is it brings up a thank you page if you have that, because not everybody's going to need that. If you have a corporation, you're simply wanting to code the people that work for your corporation so that you can learn more about them, then you probably won't have a need to get a subscription that goes over to another URL. But if you're a small business and you're wanting to share information with somebody, then that could be very helpful. Now, let's say you're a small business and you own a couple of different types of business. You would probably want to segment that out into different lists. So in that case, you would move on up to the gold EPIC TAPP subscription level, which gives you 5 usernames and 5 URLs that you could send information over to. You can also, at this level, connect it in with Aweber, which is a way to send autoresponders out. Same thing with the diamond level. The only difference with the diamond level, all of them, you get everything that's comes with the basic. Here you get to send it over to 1 URL. This one with gold over to 5 URLs, and this one diamond over to 10 URLs. But in both of these top 2, you can also integrate Aweber in. So let me just go back over here. So you're going to see how this looks. It's got the extension, the URL, and the Aweber list, okay? So if I were to put in a new extension and I just said test, I just called it test, that would mean that my link would be discoveryourepicCode.com/test. And if I wanted to send them over to look at 247 EPIC Connections afterwards, then when the thank you page pops up, it says, hey, thanks, the person who sent this to you or the business would like to share some more information with you. And then they have the option of clicking on that and going over to the other information that you want to share. And then if you have Aweber in those top 2 subscription levels, you're going to be able to put the list in there, and you're going to add new. So once you add that link, it'll come in down here at the bottom. And let me just go back here. You can see I'm just testing with a lot of them, but you can see that's right where I added test, send it over to 247 Epic Connections, and that's where you put in your Aweber list. So that's how easy it is. And you delete one. So let's just go down here. You can go down here and delete this one. It's gone. Okay, so no problem. Let's go up here, discover Epic code. If you want to go back and discover your Epic code again, you can. No problem there. If you want to send Epic code to some more people, you can do it right from your back office. Now realize when you actually discover your Epic code and you get that email, you can also do it at that time. But if that person does not have EPIC TAPP, then they would not have a back office like this to be able to just send to your friends back here. So right there is where you can do that. And then in the drop down, the EPIC code results, you can do this by invited by me or others. Because think about this, it could have been shared with some other people and it wasn't somebody you sent to direct. And then did they discover, or did they not discover their EPIC code? And then their primary code. And you can just see, this is where it begins to put out in a graph who's in what code. So the action is click for more info, sent to friends, viewed results. And then the time frame was in the last 7 days, 14, 30, 60, 90, or 180 days. So this is just a test to kind of show you a test account of how this works. So right here, this one, if I wanted to delete that, because that's obviously a test. So I can just go here and delete it. So if you have any names in there that you no longer need, because you were testing a few, then you can come right over here and delete that out. I can delete that one. And Joe Sixpack, we can delete Joe out too. So anyway, you begin to see how that works. You can log out right here and obviously log back in. There will be one more tab up here called Resource. This video that I'm doing right now will be in the Resource tab. So that's just a quick review on how to go through. And so I want you to just think about going back to here, adding new extensions, new URL. Let's say you're a corporation and you are actually going to code some new people who are applying for a job. You might want to send them over to some information after they finish discovering their EPIC code that's about your company. So in that case, you would put in the extension here, the URL you want to send them to. If you've got a list where you're going to follow up with the people who are applying in your corporation, then you could do that. And then you're just going to click on Add New. So anyway, it doesn't matter what type of business you have. You can use this and you can upgrade at any time that you want to. So that's all I wanted to take you through, just to give you an idea of how the back office works and how intuitive and easy it is. So I'm going to turn that off. And again, I appreciate you coming in and using EPIC TAPP. That is the Total Assessment Personality Profile. I think you're going to find it very useful to learning the other person's EPIC language. Okay, that's all for now.